This man never expected to offend such an extraordinary woman because she was the granddaughter of a legendary killer. He even mocked, "Where is the monkey who dares to talk nonsense?" It turned out that Noel originally planned to rebuild the team and put up a recruitment notice, but after waiting for a few days, he didn't even see anyone. The wolf head on the side said, "Just come to our team." Noel said, "If you give me the captain, I can consider it." Somehow, the captain's old face would change when all the members of the wolf head team expressed their agreement. However, at this time, someone suddenly appeared behind the male lead, which surprised several people, because Lisa, who was good at feeling the breath, did not notice his approach. "Find this place until we found a recruitment announcement in the square." Several people from the Wolfhead team were immediately attracted by this strange woman. After chatting for a while, they learned that the other woman's job was Chiho. Noel was also very confused. When Bulma said her name, everyone present was shocked because it was the first founder of the Assassin Order, but the uncle on the side stood unconvinced. Even if he was joking, there should be a limit. Then, he taught the new adventurer in front of him a lesson, but Bulma was not a soft persimmon, and he defeated the veteran adventurer in front of him with just one punch. Seeing this, Noel immediately recognized the woman. After all, this was truly a genius that only happened once in a century. In the following chat, Noel asked, "Why don't you join the Order of Assassins?" Bulma wanted to join before, but during the interview, she learned that such a weak person was actually her examiner. The other party was furious at the time and immediately let this little kid show his strength, but Bulma avoided all the attacks, and even her enemy was kicked directly in the face. Seeing the knife already stuck in his neck, the examiner finally realized that he was wrong and began to beg for mercy. Bulma said that her grandfather once said, "Only the strong can survive here, and the weak only deserve to spend their lives in hell." The instructor said tremblingly that this kind of thing had long ended in the previous generation. The new group leader stopped him. "In the end, I failed to join. Although he recognized his strength, this old concept did not suit them." Then the two went to the forest to test. Noel asked Bulma to catch a mutant species, a species that had mutated due to the influence of the abyss. "Catch this kind of rabbit," Bulma said. "It's very simple, isn't it?" Noel explained that it was not actually the case. Whether you can use the buff effect skillfully depends on your own ability. You should have a speed-enhancing skill, right? Bulma said it can increase it by 5 times, but you definitely won't be able to use it skillfully at first because you have to train your body functions first and get used to the speed, otherwise it will cause muscle tears and fractures. Even you yourself should know it, let alone the effects of using the buff, so use this experiment to test your adaptability. Noel asked how many unicorn rabbits were nearby, and sure enough, her perception after eating them was not as good as usual. In an instant, Bulma detected 13 nearby, and then Noel immediately stacked her buffs. Bulma was also very magical. There was always a power that appeared, and Noel also began to talk about the rules. As long as you catch a unicorn rabbit within 10 seconds, you will be qualified. Unexpectedly, it only took 8 seconds. In a matter of seconds, he actually caught 13 rabbits. This is the first time I have received a buff, and I can actually use it to this extent. It seems like a genius. So they started their first mission to defeat the thief. A few days later, they came to Zhongjeng village. He wanted to rest here for one night, but it happened that all the hotels had no rooms. Finally, it took them a long time to find a room. The woman looked at Noel's full belly and was very fascinated. Noel turned out to be in the same room. It seemed that tonight would be another sleepless night.